We got somebody that's a female, whoever you are, a female out there who's full of depression or whatever's going on with you. Actually, you are suicidal, whoever you are. I don't know who you are, right? But, I suppose I did this yesterday, but I didn't do the storyline yesterday. For whoever you are so overwhelmed. God put me there by you in a place, and I actually shed tears with you because you was hurting so bad, whoever you are. Okay, whoever you are, you may wear glasses temporarily or sometimes or whatever. You might be a little stout. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. It was a black lady. But like I say, when I say different things, I say it could be anybody. This is just the example God gave me of a person, but that don't mean you look like that, right? You could be a small lady, but I'm just saying the person I saw in my actual dream, right? But whoever you are, whatever color, whatever size, whatever age, whoever you are, you're going through something that's overwhelming that makes it where you are suicidal. Get what I'm saying? So God had me next to you wherever you was. I don't know if it was a church or what you were sitting in, a church, because it was like chairs. You sitting there, I'm sitting there, and I'm looking over at you, right? I don't remember saying anything to you. It was like I was just feeling with you. Follow me? So it could have been a church. Didn't have to be a church. It was someplace though. Follow me? So it's like you need some desperate help, whoever you are, because it's overwhelming, whatever is going on in your life. I don't know what it is. Now, if I put the storyline out and anything with the storyline flows with you, you know it's you. If you're feeling so overwhelmed that you really don't know what else to do, God don't want you to leave this earth. God don't want you to hurt yourself. God wants you to just reach out to God, universe, okay? And the wrestler going to help you do that through whatever the storyline is. God going to tell you to help you along, okay? God going to let you see there's another way, and the other way is God. Get what I'm saying? So let's just flow with whoever you are. Okay, universe, I know it got to be healing of the soul and abuse because you trying to abuse yourself. Healing of the soul, you trying to do away with yourself. So you need these cards for God to show you that you must love yourself. And there's nothing in this world is that bad to make you diminish and take yourself away from here. There's nothing out here that's that bad. Nothing. Nothing. It might seem like it for a minute. I've been there before, so I can talk. I can talk about anything I've been through. Get what I'm saying? I experienced. Get what I'm saying? I don't know if it was 1992 or whatever it was. I don't know when it was. I've been like that before. I felt like, well, if I take myself away, what I was going through would go away. Get what I'm saying? I know how it is to feel like something is overwhelming. You can't get out of it and you want out of it. It feels like it's a weight that's coming down on you and it's going to crush you. I know how that feels. I know. I've been there before. So I can't talk to you about being a drinker and a drunk because I've never been that. I can't tell you about being a drug addict because I've never been one. I don't know none of that. But I do know about that kind of feeling when you feel overwhelmed, so overwhelmed where you just want out. You want it to stop. You want it to go away. And you think that way. I know that because I've been there. Get what I'm saying? So let's just flow. And you wouldn't see me in front of you today if God didn't put something in my mind to change me. And what I'm getting ready to say to you is the next minute, if you wait the next minute, then the next second, the next minute, the next half hour, the next hour, the next 6 hours, the next 24 hours, the next day in general, the next 2 days, the next week, your feelings will change. Get what I'm saying? Whatever it was won't be as powerful as you made it at that time. Get what I'm saying? Because it's going to change up. You're going to see, I can get through this. Get what I'm saying? So let me just put the storyline out for whoever you are. So if you're a man and it's you, you take it too. Okay? Because God just shows me a person. Follow me? So it don't have to be, you don't have to be the person, but this is your situation. Get what I'm saying? Let's just flow, universe. Oh, I felt a little something right there. Whew. Okay, let's see for whoever you are. 9, let's get 9 for you, whoever you are. 10 over here, where you at? 10. I barely have 10. But you coming out with this person where you were number 10 trying to hide from me. Let me just look a little bit because the cards are light green. Where are you, number 10? Here you are. Maybe it's something you was trying to hide, right? Right? Maybe it's out now, whatever you was trying to hide. Anything like that. So we got 19. So we got 19 right here. So we got 9 and 1 equals 10. Equals up to your deck number. Follow me? Let's just go. Here's God. Who are you really? Hello? Who are you really? I want to change, but I worry about other people. Something going on with you, and maybe something been found out about you. But God saying, who are you really? Look what God's saying to you. I want to change, but I worry about others. God don't want you to worry about others. Get what I'm saying? God don't want you to worry about others. Did you hear what I just said? Look at God. Embrace your growth. Did you hear what I said? God saying embrace your growth. Okay? Okay, let's just flow. Okay? Either you dealing with the cops or you was robbed. One or the other. Either you was patted down by the cops or you was robbed by a white person in general. Okay? Because here you are. You was trying to, because it's taught. Dang. 9. Why is the 2 in here, Lord? Oh, I hate when that happens. Wait a minute. Let's pause for a minute. Let me pause for a minute. I had to put the brakes on for a minute. Wait a minute. So we got a 2 right here. Okay, let's put the 2 here. Okay, I can already say, shoot. God let me there, so I got to go with this. Okay. We got you trying to make your own self disappear without a trace. God know you. Follow me? Because you wanted loyal. Some kind of way. You wanted loyal out of somebody. But we got the change of address, man. You're not sure where you're going to be at. You don't know if you're going to live here or live there. But if you're dealing with the blue-eyed brother, you might be somebody that's getting ready to go to jail. Follow me? The cops. Where you going to live at? But God said you must go on with your life. God taught me you must go on with your life. You hear what I just said? God said you must go on with your life. Right? Be the God in you. Take the reins. Follow me? Because you feel like you're going to be moving to rougher matters. Follow me? So here we go again. Look, this is powerful. Look, we got an 8 and a 1, right? But 8 and 1 equals 9. That's your other deck, right? Did you hear what I just said? That's your other deck, right? 9, right? Even if you put, what, 2 9s together, what they equal? 18, right? And then you take the 8 and the 1 again, it make 9. Look how these 9s, powerful 9s coming out. Look up angel number 9 and angel number 10 because it's powerful. I'm feeling the power in it all. Let's just flow. Angel number 9, angel number 10 because it's flowing. See what God's saying to you. Let's just flow whoever you are. God told you, go on with your life. You heard that message I just said? God says, go on with your life. Okay? Because I don't know anything. I don't know if you're not sure. If you're not sure, maybe you're going to jail. Because you're dealing with your brother, you're not sure your address. Maybe you're not sure if you're going to be going to jail. And you don't want to go to jail. See, it's coming back out. You're not sure of where you're going to be living at. Right? You want loyal though. See, here the cops again. Here they are. They back on you. Maybe the cops. Maybe you're somebody who, I don't see the jail card, but we got the cop card right there, right? Okay, we have right here. You want to chuckle about something, or maybe the cops chuckled about it. Anything like that. Okay, it said gaining much hope in and all. You're going to be gaining much hope in and all, God says, right? And you going to see everything in it because God wants you to plant a seed, a playful energy. God wants you to change up with how you are thinking because if you're thinking about you going to jail or something like that, anything like that, God wants you to change up your mindset. It don't have to be jail, but unless you're just somebody wondering where you're going to be living at, You got to move and you don't know where you're going to live at. It could be something like that because that is the change house card. Let's just flow a little bit. By the cops being there, being in it, I took it that way. Let's just flow. Okay, you lost your cushions in minutes. It could be where you had to move out of your house. The cops came and escorted you out. Or you lost your cushions in minutes and you got put in jail. Anything like that. Okay, something on your cell phones, information, pictures, text, videos, anything like that. It could be something that shows that you were somewhere that got you in trouble. Get what I'm saying? You know them cameras be up on the poles. Okay, some kind of talking happened at the table. Maybe with the cops, interrogation at your home or whatever. Anything like that. Do you believe in God? Do you have faith in God? You got to put your faith out there. Do you have faith? Do it even matter? Right? If you have faith. Okay, if you have a religion, is it good? I mean, if you want to be non-religious, will you? But do you have faith in whatever this is, that God will help you? Because whoever you are, you need God to help you because you overwhelmed. Okay, it says right here, filter it some kind of way. You need to filter it, or somebody dealing with you need to filter it. The only people I see on the table is the cops. If not the cops, some person who robbed you or is trying to rob you, anything like that. Whoever it is, need to filter it. Because whoever it is doing it against you. Right? Either the person gift seeking against you, they want something from you. Or you want something from the person, anything like that. Okay, we have right here that I want to change. See, I want to change by the word about others. You want to change what you learn about other people. Who are you really, God says. Okay, so we have, you got to see that he or she is crying out. So somebody got to see that you is crying out. Well, you got to see this person crying out. They say, torture me not. So some kind of way somebody tortured you in some kind of way. Either getting put out of a house, being locked up, or whatever's going on here. Something. It's horrifying. You was trying to distinguish getting put out of a house or getting locked up or anything like that. That's all I can see so far. Something going to be on letterhead. That you guilty as charged, or whoever this is guilty as charged. Somebody guilty as charged. Okay, it says, whoa, shoot. It says right here that you gotta make a gesture, or you made a gesture, some kind of prayer, maybe anything like that. God is the path I'm walking, the right path. Follow me? So maybe as far as suicide, but God don't want you to do suicide because God told you you had to go on with your life. God already saying that you're going to, I'm going to put the card down, it's in here somewhere. Here's God. God, I'll love you forever. God wants you to stay here. God going to love you forever. You got to know that. You asking God because some kind of prayer right here, making a gesture to God. Because maybe you guilty as charged and it's going to be on letter here, whoever I'm talking to. Maybe you robbed somebody. Maybe the cops coming for you. Anything like that. Or however it's flowing. Something. Right? You making a gesture to God. It's a path you walking the right path to end your life. And God saying no because I told you before. God says that no, you got to go on with your life. God answered with the card that's in here. Follow me? You got to spell it out to whoever it is, the cops, the courts, or whoever this is, and expect nothing less than the best, God says. Get what it's saying. No matter your climb, God's saying you got to keep God front and center. You got to keep God front and center. Have your faith over here. Believe in God. Hold on to that faith. And keep God front and center. Don't be talked down to because you show your emotions. Talked down to by the law or whoever this is. Because the only thing I can see is the law on the table. Okay? It says right here, they don't even like me. So is the law, the blue-eyed brothers over there, the cops, follow me? They don't even like you. But God say you are a blessing. Or you bring blessings, follow me? Whoa, shoot, I got too many. God says you got to take what's on your plate. Just deal with what you're dealing with, nobody else's problems. Maybe you're going to be around, or you are around a place that have a straight rug or some kind of design rug. Follow me? God says it's going to be moving to rougher matters if you don't do some kind of change here. And killing yourself is not a good solution. That's a rougher matter, right? But you need to change up your life with whatever you're doing. When you feel like you're moving to rougher matters, because maybe you feel like you're going to jail, or you know you're going to jail, or something like that. But it says right here, you're dealing with a serpent, whoever it is, the devil here. So the blue-eyed brother is the devil right here on this table. You got to take baby steps in your thinking. Follow me? So we have right here, it is easy to leave things to others and escape. Follow me? You hooked yourself on and ran from your problems. So some kind of way, maybe you could have been with somebody who robbed some place. Get what I'm saying? And you just was tagging along, maybe. It could be something like that. Or you owe some kind of rent or something and you ain't paid the rent, and you left things to others for somebody to pay the rent. And you just went on about your business and escaped from it and just left it to somebody else. Or you could have been with somebody who robbed a place, anything like that. Or, and then you just tagged along, but you let the person do it. Or you might owe rent or something and you allow somebody else to pay the rent, and then they didn't get paid, and now it's problems or something like that, and you're getting put out. You got to change the address, get out. Or you getting rid of yourself. You feel like you ought to escape and you won't have to deal with nothing, and leave things to other people that you leave behind. You know, whatever it is. If you got children, if you got bills or whatever. Anything like that. Here the next card is. God said you got to be bold and brave in this. Whatever this is you got faced with, court or whatever this is. Be bold and brave in it, God says, right? Here's God, I'll love you forever. Because God's saying, God, I'll love you forever. God wants you to go on with your life as you should. Follow me? Okay? Because that's abuse. You harming yourself is abuse. But some kind of way is abuse, because it is also abuse because somebody wanted their needs met. So if you was with somebody who robbed a place, the person wanted their needs met and they went and robbed a place. If it's not that, some kind of way, you want your needs met from God. You want help from God. You want your needs met. But God don't want you abusing God. And you shouldn't abuse no one. But also somebody could have abused you in some way. Follow me? Whoever it is. Even down to the blue-eyed brother. Because torture me not. Some kind of way. They did something. Follow me? Torture. Get what I'm saying? Even if it's over talking and over questioning or whatever they did. And you was crying out. Right? Stop. Or whatever it is. Or I don't know nothing. Or whatever you might have been saying. I don't know. Okay, we have right here that where. Maybe at the precinct. At the crime scene. Or whatever this is. Or at your house. Or whatever this is. Where. You must go on with your life as you should. See, God telling you. You got to go on with your life. God wants you to go on with your life. God telling you. You asking God for help and God telling you. It's up to you to do it, though. It's up to you. God can't make nobody do anything because God give all of us free will. It's up to you. Okay, maybe you eating or you're going to be eating something. Try me if you dare. So maybe it's the cops. Maybe the cops abuse you. Because I can see the torture call. Try me if you dare. They might have said try me if you dare. Maybe they was chuckling about this thing. You wanted them to incorporate some playful energy and don't be so rough with you or whatever maybe. See, you was hurting, pain, you was achy, and it varied. Okay, here we have right here, God. You had to take the reins and run with it and be the God in you. Focus on God all the way because they was power plagued. The cops over here, follow me? You was finding your uniqueness, but they was power plagued with this God. Doing what they was big and bad enough to do to you. Follow me? They felt they can do that. But God wants you to embrace your growth and be strong. Your your growth as far as believing God, trusting in God, reaching out to God. Get what I'm saying? Because it says right here, because you was thinking about eliminating yourself right here, making yourself vanish without a trace. But God don't want that for you. God saying embrace your growth. God wants you to stay here. You are needed for this world. Okay? Because God say God love you. I'll love you forever, whoever you are. Unfortunately, something didn't smell right to you. Right? With a situation. Right? Or maybe they was trying to make you vanish without a trace by putting you in jail. Maybe for something that you ain't do. Maybe it could be like that. Because if you went to jail, you might felt like you was going to be in jail a long time. So that means you vanishing without a trace. People sometimes don't even look back at their friends and family that's in jail. They just go on with their lives and act like they don't exist for years. Or you was trying to do that to yourself and God saying no. I don't think so. Okay, so it says that you act ugly. So somebody was acting ugly or stink to you. And I feel it would be the law right here. Because that's all on the table is the law. A robber or the law, one or the other. Follow me. You could have robbed. I don't know. Right? But anyway, it says right here that, where did I just put that up? Okay, yeah. Somebody was acting ugly or stinking. It had to be the law. Because you got this torture right here. You know, only see you and the law on this table. I don't see nobody else but you and the law. Get what I'm saying? This is real life, God says. It's not snowballs and lollipops. This is real life. Real life. Okay, here it is right here. Here's God. Let spirit in. Boom. Let God in your life. Let God in your life. You hear what I'm saying? I really don't like repeating myself to people because I know you heard me the first time. But when I do the storylines with God, hear me say things over, I'm just going to say it because I'm not acting like my regular self. It's God leading. Get what I'm saying? God say, let spirit in. Boom. This real life here. Here's your last card. God say, call this time. It's time for you to grow up. Okay? So, call this time. So, only thing I can see right here with this, God wants you to call. So, I feel like God wants you to call some kind of place as far as suicide prevention. I don't see money. You know what I mean? Counseling, please. A lawyer. Because you could have got beat up by the cops some kind of way. Really bad. And you're feeling all kind of ways and all. And you want to do away with yourself because of that. And God wants you to call some kind of way counseling, a lawyer, or anything like that. Because they guilty as charged, right? Or what they did to you. They tried to make you vanish without a trace. They beat you real bad and you achy and it varies. Or it could be where you just got all kind of suicidal thoughts for whatever reason you got them for. And God wants you to call a suicide prevention place. Or God wants you to call like a lawyer or anything like that because the cops beat you up real bad and they need to pay for it. One. Yeah. Let God in. I don't see the counseling cards on the table. Usually I don't see counseling. I'm saying counseling, but I don't see the counseling card on the table. I don't see counseling. I don't see drugs. So you're not on drugs. You got to call for some kind of help, though, because God left you with this. Here, the help card. Call. It's time. It's time for you to grow up. I don't see the lawyer card, but seem like either you got to call a lawyer. God saying call a lawyer because you done got beat up and everything and it was abuse. They tried to make you vanish without a trace. Something ain't smell right. They treated you ugly as stink. They was power plagued. Seemed like it might have been the police beat you up and they guilty as charged. And it's gonna be on letterhead if you call. Get what I'm saying? And make it happen. Only you know what they did to you. Because God's saying it right here. Who are you really? Either you was gift seeking, but they needed to filter it. So you're gift seeking. So I don't know. I don't see that you gay or nothing. So I don't know if you're, I can't go there with things like that if I don't see that if you was out on the street doing something. Only thing I see with this card is God say, who are you really? You want to change, but you worry about others. Usually when that card be like when somebody might be gay or something, they worry about what people think about them. Get what I'm saying? So they won't let people know. See, because they say the gift seeking. Either you might have been out, maybe you could have been out asking for money, like people be outside begging for money for food or whatever, or something like that. Or it could be where you're a person who you're gift seeking some kind of way out there from somebody, and the cops was called, or the cops spotted you or anything like that, and they roughed you up because of it. See what I'm saying? Because gift seeking, I'm talking about romantically out in the streets, you get what I'm saying? If it ain't nothing like that, you might have been out there where you asking people for money. Because gift seeking means you want something and you're trying to get it from somebody. But I don't see really nobody else but the cops on the table. Or it could be where you did some robbery, follow me, with somebody. Robbery in general, you was gift seeking, follow me. And you guilty as charged. And the cops roughed you up, get what I'm saying? Anything like that. And you're going to be going to jail or anything like that. So only you know, whoever I'm talking to. It was a lady in my thing, but you don't have to be a woman or a man. You can be a man too, whoever you is. But the bottom line is God focusing on, look, God focusing on God right here. You got to take the reins. You can call a pastor. Not know any pastor. They got to be one who's a powerful one who can really help you, right? Or God wants you to call a lawyer because the police roughed you up, so they could be held accountable, whoever the cops are. Call a pastor to talk to or whatever, one you can trust, where you telling your personal business to. You don't want them telling your business to anybody. So you got to pick wisely who you choose. You just can't even just pick any of them. It got to be, let God lead you. Get what I'm saying? If not that, call a suicide prevention hotline to help you. So you won't think like that or feel that way, to help you along or whatever. Yeah, I don't see the counseling card. See what I mean? I don't see counseling or drug treatment. So that's why I'm focusing, because God's saying call. And usually with those kind of suicide prevention places, you usually be calling. I notice call. So it's 3. Call Suicide Prevention Network, a place like that to help you along, to make sure that you follow through what God's saying and don't harm yourself or hurt yourself, because God love you and God say God wants you to be here. Get what I'm saying? Live your life as you should. Follow me? So if you're a gay person, you can live your life as you should, like God says, right? Don't worry about nobody. Be who you are. If that is it, because you worry about others, that go with somebody who gay. You worry about somebody think. Don't worry about nobody think. Be who you are. You can't let somebody dictate their own life and they try to dictate yours too. It don't work like that. My life is my own. If I have 100 people in my life I'm talking to, that's my business. Get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is your life is your own. Get what I'm saying? So whatever it's 3 things, one or the other, God talking about, only you know, because you know what's going on in your life. Well, whoever this is, a part of this storyline, a card of the storyline, 5 cards or whatever, whichever ones go with you, you know what God talking about. Call a lawyer because it's been unjust. They abuse their power, beat you up or whatever, the cops or whatever. Or you go another direction. Call a lawyer for that. Or if it's a suicide part, if that's what's going on with you, call a suicide prevention. Or you call a pastor. But you got to get one that you can really trust, that can help you, help lift you. Godly, get what I'm saying? So this is the brass love one, and I hope to hear from you. Write in my comments if you want to. I would love that. But if not, that's okay too, because if I do another storyline on you, I can find out if you're alright, because that's all I have to do is say, God, give me a storyline on the person this storyline was for, and God will give me another storyline. I could do it actually next week and say that to God, and God, I will know if you still here, because God is showing in the storyline. Get what I'm saying? So I got a way of knowing, because God will put it out for me. But my thing is, I'm hoping that you know that you are valuable and precious. Know that. And don't let nothing in this world make you think that you're not worthy of living your life, because you're worthy of living your life. There's nothing more powerful than life. You hear what I'm saying? Nothing. Okay, this is the brass love one. Peace.